These three cameras right next to the mirror are Subaru's EyeSight safety sense system. They're standard on every Subaru. And today, I'm gonna walk you through what you need to know about them, what they do for you, and how to use them to their fullest potential. Let's get in. EyeSight uses 2 or 3 color cameras based on your Subaru model. They are not radar, they're cameras, and they're mounted as a stereo pair. Like your own 2 eyes, they can judge distance and depth just using the 2 of them. One thing to know up front, EyeSight only works when the cameras are free of dirt, debris, or cracks. The windshield needs to be fully clear for the system to work. First, let's talk about adaptive cruise control.
Press the top button here to turn on cruise control, then press the steering wheel button to turn on steering assist, and press down to set your speed. Now here's the difference from regular cruise control. If a car ahead of you slows down, yours slows with it automatically. There's no need for you to touch the brake or accelerator pedals at any moment. When the road opens up, it'll accelerate back to your set speed on its own. It also slows down for you around corners. You control the following gap with the top and bottom buttons as shown. 3 or 4 settings depending on your trim, from close to far. Start on the middle setting until you get a feel for it. That steering wheel icon, which is lane centering, is the second half of this. Once ACC is on and the car sees clear lane lines, it will make small, continuous steering corrections to keep you centered. Not jerky corrections, gentle ones. Your hands still need to stay on the steering wheel. If the system doesn't feel a hand on the steering wheel for too long, it'll chime, and eventually deactivate assist. This is a supervision requirement, not a suggestion. If ACC is engaged, a green car icon is shown. Standby shows a white or gray icon.
Separate from lane centering, this one's a safety net. Let's talk about lane departure alert.
If EyeSight sees you drifting towards the lane line without a turn signal on, you'll get an audible alert, a visual warning in the cluster, and the system will apply a light steering nudge to help bring you back into your lane. Sway warning is the same idea, but keeps you from making repeated back and forth movements. If the car notices a pattern such as that, it'll prompt you to take a break. A step up from this, many Subarus come with a feature called driver focus, not standard on Crosstreks or Imprezas. Where it is included, it's a separate small camera facing you, not the road, and it does something different from everything else. It tracks your face and eyes to recognize signs of drowsiness or distraction, like your eyes closing for too long or your head turning away from the road for an extended period. If it picks up on that pattern, it'll do essentially the same thing as the sway alert. You'll get a visual and audible alert prompting you to refocus or take a break.
Let's talk about pre-collision braking. This is EyeSight's highlight safety feature.
EyeSight is constantly watching the vehicles, and where equipped, pedestrians and cyclists, ahead of you. If it determines a collision is likely and you haven't reacted, you'll get a visual and audible warning first. If you still don't respond in time, the system can apply the brakes automatically, either to prevent the crash entirely at lower speeds, or to reduce how hard the impact is at higher speeds. This is a backup system, and it's built to help if you don't react. It's not a substitute for you watching the road.
Lastly, let's talk about another feature ensuring that you're paying attention and being courteous to the drivers around you.
This is a small quality of life feature. If you're stopped in traffic and the car ahead of you pulls away while you're looking down, EyeSight will chime to let you know it's time to go. It doesn't move the car for you, it just gets your attention.
Lastly, let's make sure your settings are set up so that you can get the most out of these systems and have them set up the way you like them.
Go to Settings, Car, then EyeSight on your infotainment screen. Here you can adjust sensitivity for lane departure warnings, turn steering assist intensity, and see exactly which features your trim includes and turn them on or off.